Good day everyone, Carly Rason here. I'm about to discuss moral reasoning and ethics. First, moral reasoning. It's a study in psychology that overlaps with moral philosophy. It is also called moral development. Prominent contributors to the theory include Lawrence Kohlberg and Elliot Toriel. The term is sometimes used in a different sense, reasoning under conditions or uncertainty such as those commonly obtained in a court of law. It is this sense that gave rise to the phrase, to a moral certainty. However, this sense is now seldom used outside of charges to juries. Moral reasoning can be defined as being the process in which individual tries to determine the difference between what is right and what is wrong in a personal situation by using logic. This is an important and often daily process that people use in an attempt to do the right thing. Every day, for make this decision by reasoning the morality of the action and weighing the against its consequences.
Uh, According to Lawrence Kohlberg, is a psychologist who has made significant contributions to the field of moral reasoning by creating a theory of moral development. His theory is a widely accepted theory that provides the basis for empirical evidence on the influence of human decision-making on ethical behavior. In Lawrence Kohlberg's view, moral development consists of the growth of less egocentric and more impartial modes of reasoning on more complicated matters. He believes that the objective of moral education is the reinforcement of children to grow from one stage to another stage. Dilemma was a critical tool that he emphasized the children should be presented with, yet also the knowledge for children to cooperate. According to his theory, people pass through three main stages of moral development as they grow from early childhood to adulthood. These are pre-conventional morality, conventional morality, and post-conventional morality. According to Jean Piaget, another psychologist who contributed to the field of moral reasoning, he developed two phases of moral development, one common among children and the other common among adults. The first is known as the heteronomous phase. This phase, more common among children, is characterized by the idea that rules come from authority figures in one's life such as parents, teachers, and God. The second phase in Piaget's theory of moral development is referred to as the autonomous phase. This phase is more common after one has matured and is no longer a child. In this phase, people begin to view the intentions behind actions as more important than their consequences. According to Jonathan Haidt, is a social psychologist who defines moral as the sudden appearance in consciousness of a moral judgment including an affective valence without any awareness of having gone through steps of searching, weighting evidence, or inferring a moral conclusion. Haid argues that many people do not utilize conscious reasoning to make our judgments. In moral reasoning in philosophy, philosopher David Hume and psychologist Jonathan Haidt both claim that morality is based more on perceptions than on logical reasoning. This means that people's morality is based more on their emotions and feelings than on a logical analysis of any given situation. Hume regards moral as linked to passion, love, happiness, and other emotions that therefore not based on reason. Haid agrees, arguing that reasoning concerning a moral situation or idea follows an initial intuition. Haid's fundamental stance on moral reasoning is that moral intuitions come first and directly cause moral judgment.
Second one, ethics. sometimes known as moral philosophy, is a branch of philosophy that involves systematizing, defending, and recommending concepts of right and wrong conduct. The term comes from the Greek word ethikos, from ethos, which means custom habit. The superfield within philosophy, known as axiology, includes both ethics and aesthetics and is unified by each sub-branch concerned with value. Philosophical ethics investigates what is the best way for humans to live and what kinds of actions are right or wrong in a particular circumstance. Ethics may be divided into three major areas of study. Metaethics, about the theoretical meaning and reference of moral propositions and how their truth values may be determined. Normative ethics, about the practical means of determining a moral course of action. Applied ethics, draws upon ethical theory in order to ask what a person is obligated to do in some very specific situation or within some particular domain of action. Related fields are moral psychology, descriptive ethics, and value theory. Ethics seeks to resolve questions dealing with human morality, concepts such as good and evil, right and wrong, virtue and vice, justice and crime.